Hey everyone, this is Casey, and we're gonna be starting this webinar very soon. But I think there will be a few more people who are joining in, so we're just gonna wait for another 1 minute so that everybody will come in. And if you're already in the webinar, and please say hi. I mean, there's a box below. You can say hi, and you let me know your name, where you're from, which country, which cities, and I will say hello to you. Okay, so I have James here from Malaysia. I have Vivian from Hong Kong. Okay, where Catherine, where you from? From Malaysia. And Ash is from Singapore. Alex, Singapore. And I have people from Philippines. So hi. What else? Okay, David is from Philippines. Okay. Serene from Bangkok. Okay, hi. Malaysia, and almost we are in Southeast Asia. Okay, nice to meet you all, and I'm glad that you take your time to listen to this webinar. And today our topic is very simple, but what I'm going to share with you is probably going to change your life if you implement it, because that's how it changed my life. So we're going to talk about how to command premium prices and get the right clients at the right price anytime you want for your business. Okay? Now, very quickly, let me share with you who this webinar is for. And basically, this whole webinar is designed especially for education specialists, whether you're a consultant, whether you're a trainer, whether you're a speaker, whether you're a coach. Okay? You have a service that actually you can help transform people's life. Okay, and those who have a service, whether some they have a programs that actually will be helping, that can help people, they have their service, and you want to use and you're willing to use education approach to sell it. Okay, you use the education approach as an angle to sell it. This is also very suitable for you, because this is designed for people who want to start with education, want to start education business, who are in educations. Okay, and thirdly, this is also for people who want to monetize their expertise, but you have no idea how to start and how to structure their offers. Okay, so you have expertise. You've been working for very long, probably, or you've been in industry for very long, working for someone else, and you just want to start your own business, but you have no idea how to start, where to start, and how to structure your offers. This is where actually is suitable for you as well. And these are some of the industry that actually if you are in these industries, you are the education specialist, you are the experts. Okay, and you want to monetize from the expertise and the skills that you have, whether it's in health. Okay, you teach people how to become healthy. Probably there's a organic way to overcome diabetes or any health related issues. Wealth, for example, like investment, property investments, stock investment. Okay, business we are talking about increase the business sales, or perhaps actually how to increase I mean increase I mean increase the business sales, increase the marketing activities that bring in more sales. You teach people on how to retain the employees, so this is also very suitable for you. Relationships, if you know how to help someone to get out from the breakup, just to help someone who just break up and they just cannot get themselves out of the situations, or you are a relationship coach who actually teach, I mean, actually how to help people to find the other partners. Personal, it could be many things. Basically, it's already mentioned here. Sales is part of the business. Marketing is part of the business. Beauty, you probably know how to help people to become more confidence. You are the experts in helping women to dress well, and investment, of course, I just mentioned wellness, health, fitness. So all these are so. I mean, if you are the expert in this area, so everything that I mentioned to you is something that you probably need to look at, and you probably need to implement it. Okay, and it will help you tremendously. Okay, so next, does this sound like you? And basically, do you feel like you are working way too many hours? Sometimes you're burnt out and you start to wonder if the only way to hit your income good is to work more hours? Or are you sick and tired of talking to people who aren't serious in engaging your service? You feel like you're wasting your time dealing with people who don't have the money to invest in your service? Or do you feel like you're underpricing your service, which you think you deserve a higher fees for your quality of service, but you just do not know what to do at all to start command a higher fees? Okay? And do you start out every week wondering where your next clients and your sales is going to come from? Okay? Do you have some months where your sales is doing really well, but next month you have nothing? And do you find other people are doing so well in this industry, but you have no idea how they done it? Okay? So this is actually what 80% of the business owner out there, the experts, right, out there are suffering. And the reason why they're suffering is because number one, they have the skills and know-how, but they have no idea how to start and where to start. Okay, and so because don't have a proper way to start, so they just simply start with the standard that they have. See, and the second is, of course, they don't have a proper system. They have no effective business strategies, marketing strategies, sales strategy on how to get clients every week and every month, how to command higher fees, and how to improve the sales conversions, and how to plan and scale their business with predictably down to dollars, meaning that I can predict if I invest this amount of money, invest this kind of budget, so how much I can make back. Okay, so this is something that a proper system can help you to solve it. And I'm going to share with you after this. I'll give you a big picture, the blueprint actually I've been practicing, so you can use the blueprint and implement it back into your own business. All right. And the 20% who have done it other way is they make more money by working less hour with a proper systems. They don't burn out because they work with less clients. All right. But the clients are very quality and willing to pay you a premium price. They don't have, I mean, they are not famous. Okay. It's not necessarily they're famous. They don't have the best selling authors and also a branding. They charge way more than their competitors, and they can scale their business to 50K, 100K, or 200K per month. Okay. And next thing is what makes them different. Number one, they focus on client success rather than money. I know this sounds not logical to somebody else, but when you help people to make money, they will be willing to pay you. So that's what it means. They stop selling rah-rah informations. I'll talk about all these things. Okay. And they are selling transformations. They are helping people to get results. They are helping people to transform their life, their business, their wealth. So this is what makes all the 20% out there doing great so far. Okay. And there's a plan to do it. There's a step by step to do it, which I'm going to share with you later. So a little bit about myself. If you do not know who am I, so I was an employee for 10 years. If you cannot find me in this picture, this is me here. Okay. And basically, when I first started, when I graduated, I have no idea what I'm trying to do. So I have no idea how to start a business as well. I have no skills. I have no role models. I'm the eldest in the families, and I have no money. Okay. I don't come from a rich family. So everything I have to bang the walls. Okay. Fail a lot to really figure out. Then, okay, so I started to get work into more jobs. Eventually, before I quit my job and jump into entrepreneurships, I worked in the corporate training business. Okay, where I work as a business development inside. So this is where also I learn how to. I mean, this is where also I learn about a lot of marketings, a lot of sales conversions, So eventually I figure out the way to do it, and I use the same things to actually help me to quit my jobs. Okay, so I've been traveling around, of course, and but I still make money from there. And again, so I got invited to share. So and it just got bigger and bigger. The business become greater. So I got invited into the bigger platforms. So this is what I do. Okay, so this is actually my stories, and I want to share with you the same thing, the same blueprint that actually I've been using. So what I'm trying to say with you is that if I can do it, you can do it too. You heard this many times, but now is the webinar is I'm going to show you how to do it. So what we'll cover in this next hour is number one, how to make yourself stand out from the competition instantly and get people ready to work with you even you're not well known. Okay. Or number two is that what they call the second thing is if you have not started out and you want to start out how to do it. So this is also we also covered it, and we also cover in this webinar. Number two, how to build a business systems, a process that you can no longer worry about getting leads and clients. Okay, this involves some marketings, but I'm going to give you the big picture how to do it, and of course how to earn more while working less at the same time and work with clients too. So we covered this number one. So how to make yourself stand out from a competition instantly and get people ready to work with you. And if you're not started, so this is the first strategies. So number one is if you already have a skills, I mean you already are expert in your areas, regardless of which industry you are. The first thing is you got to know your audience and you need to know how to help them. Okay, what do I mean by this is that now many people out there they always think that I need to give a lot of things, ebooks, infos, I need to do more videos, and all these things. Well, this is what actually people out there, when you scroll your social media, I think you see a lot of posts, sponsor posts, advertisement, videos that talk about a lot of things. But some you buy it, some you don't buy it. Okay, and of course, I think you see a lot of people offering ebooks as well. Okay, I'm sure some of you probably download tons of ebooks as well. But take a look very clearly. So how does that ebook help you right now? So the reality is people do not want more free ebooks right now because it's just rah information. They don't want more free info. They don't want more free video. They don't want report because it doesn't help. They know, okay, so it's just for someone to get their leads. People do not care whether you have certification or awards, or some people think, I mean, those people who haven't started yet and they always think, okay, I'm not famous, nobody gonna buy me, and I think I need to have more certification to back my credentials. So they go and attend a lot of certification, they're gonna get a lot of certification, end up uh actually people do not care about it, if you trust me, because I don't have any certification in anything that I do, but I get them results. You see, people do not care whether you have many immediate. So some people think they need to have what they need to be the best selling authors. They need to have a book and all that. Nothing wrong, but I'm giving you a so-called a roadmap where you can shortcut all these things. You're gonna do a lot of these things, but you can still make money from it because I'm a nobody when I first started, but people still pay me, and I don't have to prove that I have many certifications. I don't have books as well. Okay, I don't have everything, but I just know how to get people results. Okay, so what they want to know is that how do you guide them step by step to achieve the results? Okay, and how do you get them to achieve their desired result faster? And how do you support them in to achieve their desired result better? So this is where people right now, I mean, whether in whichever area they're in, business, health, relationship, investment, okay, so fitness, anything, they are stuck in whatever doing and they don't like the way they are being right now, okay, and probably they want to make more money but they just don't know how to do it. They want to keep fit, they want to gain their fitness back but just don't know how to do it. So they want to get the results, the outcome that they want. The only thing that people want to know is how these three things. Okay, how do you guide them step by step to achieve their desired results? How do you get them? So when you are the experts, I mean, right? So you should know there's a blueprints. I mean, there's a plan step by step on how to get them to the result, the result that they want. I mean, if you manage to what, I mean, overcome your relationship issues, and you know actually how to fix the relationship issues. I mean, you should know that actually the step by step there. Even though don't have a clear idea what's the step by step, you don't have to worry. Uh, it's just a matter of actually you have to sit down and really think about your experience, your journey, and you just map it out. So the key point actually is that the big picture, the the overall the things for this step is these are the only three things that they want. And when I first started, I told you already, I don't have any media experience. I don't have until now. I don't even have a single media experience. Okay, I don't have a single books. I don't have any certifications, and I mean I don't even have any coaching certification. I'm not part of any association. I don't have anything. But I just know these three things, and when I know these three things, and this is how it get me money. This is how I make money. Okay, because people are willing to pay you to come. I mean, to go from here to here. Okay, so this is the number one key points that you need to take note. Okay, now I want to talk about my case studies right now. So this is my clients. Okay, and what I do is I help people to increase their business sales by getting more students, more clients to come in. So like I said, I don't have any credentials, media appearance, books, and all these things, but I help people to get results. So this is when we first started. Okay, this is after 30 days. So when she first started, her business sales is stagnant, not growing, not making money. So she knows she need a change. So when we come together, so this is where we go. So we got our fixed 8 students after 8 days. I mean, I teach her, I coach her how to do exactly the step by step things, and she do the work. And this is how what we get. After 30 days, okay, we got another 30 new students, and we need more manpower right now. You see, this is her message. And after 7 months, this is where we have 80 students from 8 students. Now, from not making money to having 8 students to 30 students to 80 students, now she becomes smarter. She used the same thing and she grow. I mean, she go and get open a find new franchise, open in 2019, which is this year. So this is the transformations that people want. You see, and I tell you what. So she's come from Malacca, right? And she keep asking me when can I come to KL? When are you free? I want to buy you a dinner, right? And she and her husband just want to come and treat me dinner because I just managed to help them. And this is just one of the case studies that I want to show you because there are a lot of things to share with you. So I just use one case study to show you the point. Right? So this is the transformations that we want to help people to get results. It applies back to your same in your own area, in your expertise, in your own niche. Now, we so know your audience, we know how to help them. The second thing is uh we need to become the go-to expert in our industry, in your industries. Okay, so we want to become the go-to expert, like I said, not by becoming the best-selling authors, not by attending more networkings, not by having more certification, not by boasting, not by keep telling people we are the number one in the world, we are number one in Malaysia, we are number one in Asia. People don't buy it, you see. Okay, people don't buy it. I mean, you can still continue to do it, but I mean, I'm not the number one, but still people still pay me. But I mean, everyone will say they are the number one. Okay, everyone will say they are the number one in Malaysia, in Asia, in the world, whatever it is. But when everyone say they're number one, then who is the real number one? How do people know you are the real number one or you're the fake number one? Okay, so this is what I mean that I mean it's no longer works, and we don't have to. I mean, keep telling people to do that, and you don't have to be famous YouTuber or influencer to do this. Okay, I'm sure you have some idol of role models, but they are very active in video and all these things. But as a start, until now, I also don't have all these a lot of videos, but so you don't have to go to the directions. The key things right now is, even though you are not famous, even though you just started, even though nobody knows you, it doesn't matter. The first thing is, if you are confident about what you do and you know you can help people, start by educating your prospect, start giving value strategically. This is what you can do now, right? So I'm sharing you the step-by-step strategies. So the only way to get people attention is, number one, you educate your prospect. Okay, you give values strategically. You give them an overview of your transformation strategies, the plan, and you support it by proof and case studies. It can be your own case studies, it can be your own client case studies, so it doesn't matter. So what we want to do is that we want to, we want to let people know, okay, not by just telling them we are the number one. Like I said, we are that good, we have so many, you should buy me. People don't buy it because there are just too many competitions out there. There are just too many so-called quote unquote experts out there who claim they are the best, and people will start to be smarter. People will start to choose wisely, and they will start to compare you. And when they start comparing you, it's not a good thing. So we want to establish ourselves as someone who know what we are doing. Uh, someone who have been there, done that. We know what we are doing. We know how to help people, and we can tell you an overview plan, actually how we do it and how you can do it as well. Okay, so these are the 4 points that actually I first started when I use it. Like I say, I'm a nobody. You see, I just quit my job. I'm nobody. But so I just know that, okay, I got to get out there and come out with a webinar, and I put my webinar online, and so I run the marketing, so I get people to listen to my webinar, and at the end they buy what I say, because I personally gone through the process. I know what works and what doesn't work, and I can tell people straight away that this is the way to make it work. And there's no bluffing, there's no boasting. There, I don't tell I'm the guru, but I just tell them I bang enough wall to tell you what works and what doesn't work. So I educate them. So I give them the plan, I give them the strategies, give them the overview, actually how I do it, and I give them the case studies. Okay, it's just like how I give you the case study from Catherine Murata just now. So I give them case studies how we done it step by step. Okay, so giving value is the number one very simple ways to establish yourself as the authorities. So meaning that when people listen to you, they will start to follow you. They start to see what you can, what you can share, and then from there they will actually start to follow you, and instantly you become the go-to expert. Okay, because they don't know their stuff. They are stuck in their current situation. Imagine, like, for example, I'm actually 150 kg. Okay, or someone who are in business who are stuck in their sales. They are on the verge of closing now, so I don't know what to do anymore. But someone come out and tell me the plan of how to do it, and they will get impressed. Okay, and of course, you put all the proof instead, they will get impressed. So this is where people start to buy you, and they start to ask you how you can help. Okay, and imagine that, like, for example, now let's say, for example, if you have some personal issue, you have fitness issue, or you have business issue, and someone just come to you and tell you, hey, I'm the number one in Asia, please give me your money and I'm sure I can help you. What do you feel? Okay, you feel very suspicious, you feel something very fishy, all right? Even though they are real, but because you never heard of them, and they will just tell you, hey, I'm the number one, I have all these certifications, they tell you of all these certifications and you should give me money. So I'm 100% sure you won't give them your money, right? But when you start to listen to someone else, and when your prospects start to listen to you, and this, like I said, you instantly become the go-to expert. Okay, so this is number two. And like I said, so I give you examples when you have managed to do what I say, what I tell you to do. So you will see actually people just come to you and tell you straight away their scenarios, their business challenge, and they will straight away ask you like what, how much you charge. I'm not even hard sell. I don't even tell them I have this kind of service. And you get people to come to you and ask, okay, how do you do it? How do you charge your customers? They are ready to pay for you. See that? And they are just willing to pay for you, and they were just ready to get started, and they just want to find out more. And I don't, like I say, I'm just nobody, and but I just give values, and I show them the plan, the overview. I'm not, I mean, of course, you don't tell them everything, okay? But when you tell them everything, there's no way you can make money. But you tell them the overview plans, and when they got excited, they will come to look for you and ask for this. See that? So this is what you get. This is actually what I get when I first started, and even until now. So I'm trying to tell you that it's not that hard. It's not as hard you think. You don't have to be afraid actually to show your face, because as long as you're helping people, you don't do anything harmful to societies, people will pay you for your expertise because they want to be like you. They want to get the result that you have achieved. You managed to achieve it. You managed to done it. Okay. So now number two. So number one, let me recap is that how do we how do we instantly establish ourselves? How do we stand out from the competitions and actually start to establish ourselves? That's number one. Point number two is that how to build a business system and process that you get leads consistently every month. Okay, and the point to highlight here actually is that once you establish yourself as the go-to expert, okay, you need to market your business. You need to learn how to market your business and get high quality leads. So this is what people do using the old way. And number one, like I said, some people they just think that I need to have a book in order to become the expert. Uh, not I mean I'm not against it. Nothing wrong. Yes, it's true. But like I said, I don't have any books. And the problem is that do you know how to come with the books? Do you know how to come with the content? Do you know how long it takes to write the content? And do you have the time to wait on this thing? So I certainly don't have. So that's why I don't plan to do any book. So I until now I also don't have anything. Okay. So what they do is that uh, the second thing is they usually know do about this or this click funnel things. Okay. And then they think that they need to have a YouTube channel, they need to become a YouTuber, do a lot of video, do sharings, they need to do Instagram, they need to do SEO, they need to have word of mouth, they rely on word of mouth, they go interview by TV and radio. Yeah, it works, but like I said, I don't have any TV interview or radio interview, but I still make money right now. And podcasts, they need to be certified with a lot of things, a lot of certifications. They buy email list to spam it. Okay, books launching is here. I mean, they buy another what all this handphone number to do SMS blasting, WhatsApp spammings. I'm sure you receive a lot of these things, and some of them choose to do the speaking, talk, live seminars. Yes, it works, nothing wrong. But I don't go to this approach because I want my lifestyle, so I'm going to share with you how to do it. They do a lot of Facebook live videos. They think that they need to get what 30,000 followers in order to make money. I start with zero. I honestly tell you, I start with zero. Uh, until now, actually, I only about like what 8,000 followers, but I don't even have 30,000 followers. But I still make money, and I still make good money from it. They need to do workshop preview. So those preview, I'm sure you attended before. Those are the previews. Evolve. It still works. I mean, people are still making money through previews, and then they do the stock seminars. But I just don't go to this approach because I just hate doing all the logistics, finding hotels, finding venues, do callings and everything. It's just not my style. All right, they go to networking dinners, some they go to JCI, some they go to BNI association, hopefully to get more leads, to do their marketing, sales support cafe, Amazon best. So all these things actually people out there are doing, and I don't go against this. Like I say, some are still work, but in overall, it just taking too much time, too much effort, and probably you don't know how to do it. It takes a lot of other skills to manage these whole things. So I want to share with you the easier and less complicated way to do it, which is what I'm practicing now as well. I give you the big picture plan first. So like I said, we need to start with educating, giving values, share with people. So webinar is a good way to do it. You want to do preview, it's a good way to do preview. But I'm gonna do the online way. I'm gonna share with you how I do the online way so you can scale. Okay, so like I said, whether you are famous or not famous doesn't matter. Whether you are started or haven't started doesn't matter, or you plan to start doesn't matter. The first thing always you give values. You have to share with people what you know, how you achieve the result, give them a plan, give them an overview to see how they can achieve the same result that you have done as well. So what you do is that you start to what I call do marketings. This is part of the marketing where you learn how to use Facebook ads. You can use Google Ads as well if you're well versed in it to get people to listen to your sharings. Okay, your sharing have to be structured strategically so that at the end, they probably will book a phone call or book a meetup with you. Okay, so from the phone call, from the meetup, I'm still doing the phone call. I don't meet up, right? Because I know how to do the phone call conversions. For the phone call or meetup, you need to know how to convert them into sales. Okay, so this is the plan. And the sales here we are talking about, we are not talking about those 100 per clients kind of sales or 500 per client or 1,000 per client kind of sales. No, we are not talking about that. We are talking about easily like 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, or up to 10,000 per client or 20,000 per client. Depends on how you structure your offers. That kind of sales. See that? While your competitors are charging 100, all right? I'm sure you see a lot of your Facebook. There are a lot of ads. There are a lot of people doing free preview, $99 of preview and masterclass, all these things. But we are charging way 10 times or 20 times way more than that. Okay? So this is, this is the plan to do it. It looks simple, but of course, there's a lot of there's a lot of principles, a lot of implementation in each step that you need to equip yourself. You do not know how to do it. But this is the overall picture how I'm doing right now, and how I perfect it in such a way, how I fine tune it in such a way that it flows naturally. And whenever you go, whether you go traveling and those things, there's still these things will run what 70% automatically, so that you can still get sales to come in. Okay, and you don't even have to meet them. You don't even have to have an office. Your laptop probably is your office after this, because I'm actually running a business with a laptop everywhere in the world. So the whole thing is no more time wasting trying to set up useless upsell and downsell. One simple premium sales process, and it can be automated, of course, with a lot of help with the software integration and all these things. Get clients with proof in 24 hours, 48 hours, and I will come. Probably you think about how do I get this phone call without people meeting me. How do I convince them? I'm telling you, I'm actually doing that right now. I'm gonna share with you after this how to do it. Okay, and of course you can be business location independent. Like I said, you can run the entire business with a laptop. Okay, and you can have a predictable sales and income, because every step there's a benchmark, there's a standard, there's a way to actually I can put it. Okay, put in a budget and say, okay, how many sales at the end here, what's the percentage from here to here, what's the percentage from here to here, what's the percentage to. So when you have the percentage, it's easy for you to plan, so you can predict your sales every month. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to share with you, that you don't have to do a lot of stuff. You just have to master one simple process. Of course, you need to do work, and from here, this simple process, That's where your sales come in. Now, this is my calendar. Actually, this is one of the screenshot of my calendar, and you can see actually this is actually people booked from Facebook that actually wanting to talk to me. Okay, so these are real people with different names, different emails, and everything. So these are people here want to book a call with me, and I just talk to them, and if they're interested in, I mean, they pay me to actually guide them, to coach them on how to get results. So when you do it successfully, this is actually what you're gonna get. Okay, and this is a part of it. Imagine, I mean, one sales. Let's say for example, one sale you charge like what 5,000. Okay, and so there's actually what at least like 100 calls here. So what? Imagine I don't talk about many sales. When you first started, probably you're not perfect. And let's talk about 100 calls, and you manage to. I mean, we just talk about 2 sales. That's it. That's 10,000. If you are not making that much of money, that's 10,000. But you're already making 10,000, meaning that you already have a pretty well words process. You probably know how to speak already. And imagine that you know how to speak. You combining with this process and you grow it. So you probably grow it to 50K per month. You probably go to 100K per month. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. So now, I need to show you some proof, of course, and let me go to my emails. They want to see you. I want to give you this, and I want to show you this, right? Let me just give you. So these are all the people who booked the call with me. See that? You see that? Name, phone numbers. This is from Philippines. This is from KL. This is from KL again. Different names, different emails. Bangkok. You see that? Right. This is where is it? I think this is Malaysia's. This is Myanmar, Kuala Lumpur, Manila, Ho Chi Minh. Do you see all these things? So I'm telling you, and these are all real times, not what many years ago. This 2019 to this year. Jakarta, you see that? So once you set up the process, I mean, people just want to make the phone call and talk to you. That's it. See, right? And I'm not bluffing because I'm actually practicing right now. Okay, so this Philippines again. So okay, so this is a proof that I want to show you, and if you do it correctly, this is what you get. And next, I want to go to attentions. We're gonna go to this part here. Okay, so we're gonna go to attention. Attention, they are free attention and paid attentions. Okay, attention meaning this one we talk about marketings. So the fastest way for you to reach out to your people within 24 hours to use paid advertising. With this, there's a Google advertising, there's a Facebook advertising, but Facebook advertising is the best right now. Easiest way to learn right now, and cheapest also. So you can start with Facebook advertising, Facebook paid attention. So that's why I said even though you're new, you don't have to worry because the technology now is so convenient that it just you just have to make a decision that I need to get out of my situation. If you are working right now and you want to get out of the job and you know that you have a skills that you can make use monetize from your skills, this is how you do it. You don't even have to be famous. You don't even have to have Amazon best-selling books. You just have to use Facebook ads to do it. And Facebook, Google, Instagram, reaching out to people doesn't mean you get the attention. The best way to generate attention for your business. Okay. So people always think that okay, I just put in some money and run the advertisement, right? Pay attention, right? And then they sure will give you the sales. But this point here is reaching out to people doesn't mean you will get the attention. They probably just look at it, but they don't click. See that? I'm sure you go around Facebook, but you see a lot of people advertising on your screen, on your Facebook, but you just don't click. That's it. So best way to generate attention for Facebook is not about settings. It's not about all these things. It's how you strategically position your business or yourself that you are the only logical choice to them in your region and you have a powerful offer to solve their problem fast. This is what I tell you in the very beginning. Okay? And this will get the attention and curiosity to find out more. So you need to be strategically plan your business, your marketing, your business strategies. Everything need to be planned upfront so that you know how to tackle their attention, you know how to get their attention, and at the end, they will want to book a call with you to find out more. All right. So why pay attention? Because a lot of people think I don't have the money and I don't want to put so much money in it. I want because I'm worried I'm worried it doesn't work out. But the reality is this. I mean, we only have 12 months in 1 year. Okay. If you choose to play small and you choose to don't play the advertising game at all, the pay attention game as well, there's no way you can get results because the strangers do not know you. The only people who know you probably your friends. All right, and your friends probably do not need your service, and they won't pay you as well because they are friends. The hardest sales that you can get is your friends. So we need strangers we need to approach strangers who need our help. Okay, and the best way to do it is, like I said, is to pay attention. When you invest in advertisement, you bring sales to come in with a proper process that I showed just now. And when you have sales, you will allocate the funds, the profit, as part of the profit to investment in your ads. And you put in ads, more people will see, you close the sales, the cycles continue. Okay? The more advertisement budget you put, the more people will see, the higher chance you get sales. I mean, the more profit, part of the profit, the more part of the profit actually investment. So it keeps getting bigger, 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 and bigger. It just depends on how big you want to play. But for a start, we need to play the pay attention game, not the free attention game. We don't have time for it. So we need to invest wisely. We need to play our game wisely. So you must be thinking, I tried online marketing, but it just didn't work. I don't understand this is different and to get more customers, right? The truth is, I know you try. I know probably you attend a lot of stuff, a lot of marketings, a lot of guru class. But the reality why you still don't do it is number one, probably they only teach you the 10%, but they tell you it's 100%, but in fact, it's only the 10%. That's why eventually how hard you do it, you still going to get a result. Second, probably is that uh, you just don't implement. You're not just doing enough or knowing enough, or you equip yourself with the skills, the 100% skills to get result. This is the problem, and this is actually the problem out there. Many people they are facing. Okay, so you're not just knowing enough, doing enough, and testing enough, and this is the truth. Okay, so I want to tell you actually these are some of the another case study that I help my clients to do it. So we give them the 100% equations, not just 10%. Like I said, people only pay you and more, they will refer people to you, and people, you will get more case studies, you will get more testimonials when they get result. So your primary objective when you want to start your business, whether it's consulting, coaching, training, whatever it is, your focus is to help them to get result. So you see, we help them to get result. Thank you so much. Thank God I decided to call you because this guy, also KC from coaching, he almost on the verge of closing down the business. So I'm his last choice. Okay, I'm his last choice. So now he's doing well. No longer have to close down. Everything is fine. So this is, I mean, I got the case studies, I got the testimonials, I can show the people, I can help them. People are willing to pay because they see the real case. So this is what I mean. Okay, so this is what I mean. Okay, so you need to give them the 100% plan, not just giving them a free ebooks here, free information, free report, which only will cover 10%. That's it. And then what? Some even don't even open it. You understand it? Okay, so that's part number two we have covered. Now we move on to the part number three, which is how to earn more while working less hour at the same time. So the strategy is we only focus on getting premium clients. There are a lot of clients out there. I'm sure there are some cheapskate clients who only want discount, and I'm sure you encounter a lot of things and who don't even value your service, even though how good are you, that just don't even want to value your service, value your offers, value your qualities. They just want to get discount. They say, I just want as cheap as possible. There are these kind of people. But there are also people that I want to get result. I'm willing to invest, but I need to make sure you are the right person and you can help me. You understand that? So this is where we need to do the part one and part two correctly first. We need to establish ourselves as a go-to expert. We need to we need to show them there's a plan. We don't do rah-rah information. We just don't tell them we are the number one. We we do it by action. We tell them that this is exactly how to get result. This is the plan. And if you want to do it, give me a call, book a call with me, or set up a meeting with me. And now the thing is, there are so many clients want to talk to me, right? The calendar, the email that I showed you just now, there are many people want to book the call with me and book a call with you. They want to talk to you. But how do you know? How do you want to convert them? And how do you want to build a business that you can work less, you can earn more by working less and by working with less clients? This is the only strategy. You focus on getting premium clients who are willing to pay you 10 times more than your competitors to you because you give them the plan. You know what you're doing. Okay? And the only way to get premium clients is through qualifying. You need to know how to qualify your clients. Basically, the four-step process that I showed you just now is the way to qualify your clients. And there's a lot there's a lot of brainstorming to be done here. There's a lot of things to be done here so that during the sharings, during the phone call, during the meetup, you always qualify. Even when you do the paid attention, when you do the marketings, whether you're on Facebook or Google, you always qualify them. So you qualify them that until at the end, you know that this is the type of clients that I want to work with. Okay, they are committed and they want to do the work. So the funny thing is the higher you charge, the more quality of the clients that you get. And the lower you charge, you will easily get all these cheapskate clients, and they eventually don't appreciate what you do. You understand that? All they want, I just want as cheap as possible, and I want to what? I want to make result by tomorrow. I want to get result by tomorrow. They just want the magic buttons. That's it. And you know, there's no way. Whichever expertise you are in, whichever skill, you know, there's no magic button to do it. Everything need to go step by step. Everything need to uh, involve hard work, put in effort to do it. So the so we need to know how to do the qualifying here so that we can get the premium clients who are willing to talk to us. So there are plenty of ways to do it. Your phone call sessions, okay? You qualify them by questions. So many ways to do it. But the key thing is qualifying. And in order to get premium clients, you have to run your business with a different mindset. Okay? And I want to tell you actually why people are not charging a higher fees right now. Number one thing is because the guilt. They are worried about their clients don't have the money to pay. So that's why they choose to, hey, why don't I just charge lower? And they think it's bad for clients. They think they will lose all the clients because there's money. So I mean, if I don't take a few hundred, that few hundred, I will lose the money. Is what they think. And of course they don't think they deserve it. And I want to tell you all these things, this is not true. This is it's exactly opposite of what you think. Okay? There are clients who have the money to pay. It's just that you cannot show them why they need to pay you that much of money. You see that? Otherwise, how do you explain when the economy is down, when the economy is so bad, there's still people keep buying the luxury house, people still buying the luxury cars, people still buying all the luxury goods. How do you explain that? So there are always that kind of clients out there. You just haven't positioned yourself good enough to tell people you're the good go-to experts, and you probably are not qualifying enough. And of course, the one major important thing is your mindset. It's not up to the par that give you the confidence, and people don't feel confidence of you, of your service, of your offers because you choose to play with a low offer mindset. You don't dare to charge premium price. So this is not true. And why you should charge premium? Because you reflect the true value. You help them to get transformation. I help you to change your life. I have to change your business. Okay? And this is the values that I give you, and you have to, in exchange for the value, this is the price that I'm charging. If you want only 100 over fees, there's no way you can get results because you can only do that much, right? And clients show up committed to do it because they pay a premium price and they don't want to lose the money, they don't want to waste the money, and they show up more committed. Kind of reassurance and confidence. I mean, when you compare, let's say, I have this experience when there are some branded goods when they sell in the night market, and there's some the same branded goods, okay, and if they put it in the into a luxury mall, okay. So when you walk into the night market and you see these branded things, and you started to feel not secure, not confident about it, you think this is a fake goods, okay. But probably in fact there's a goods. I mean, it's really the real stuff out there, but when you put it in the night market, you don't dare to buy because you're worried you got scammed, you got cheated. This is a fake stuff. But when you go to the luxury mall, everything is luxury, and the environment, the customer service, everything is professionals, and you feel confidence, you feel assured. It should be this price. Okay? So this is what clients are thinking out there. This is what you think, and this is what clients are thinking out there when they want to get your service. Compared to your competitor who only charge a few hundreds. So of course, when you charge premium shop, you hit your income go faster. Right? You work with fewer clients and make more money. You can allocate more time and give your clients world-class support because you don't have to work with 100 clients to make what 10,000. You only need to work with 2 clients in order to make 10,000. So this is a win-win situation for both you and both your clients. And why should you charge premium price? Let's say, for example, if your offer actually is 1,000, or let's say 100. Okay, let's start with 1,000, right? So you need 10 clients to do it. And if I start with 5,000, I only need 2. If I put it into 10,000 offer, I'll need 1. So you need 25 to make 20%. I only need 5 to make 20%. 10, 5 compared to 50, 100 compared to 20. You see how it will change your life? Okay, you work with less clients, but you make more money. This guy here, they need to work with, this guy here, they know with 100 clients. How do you have the time to work with 100 clients? You cannot even serve 100 clients by you alone. You see that? So this is what I mean about getting premium clients and know how to establish yourself so that they will pay you the premium fees. And okay, so let's say for example your offer is 5,000, your advertising is 100 per qualified leads. So what if you are first started, you're not that good yet. So let's say you close 108, you still make what 800 you still use 800 to make 5,000. This is your advertising budget here. So you still have profit of 4,200. And we don't need office right now. You see at the moment, we probably don't need the office, right? I actually don't have an office. My laptop is my office. So your profit margin is like what 70-80% high. So let's say you only close one sale in time, so you spend 1,000 to make 5,000. Your profit is still 4,000. You see the game here, right? And as time goes by, you get bigger, you get better and better, and so I mean you make even more money. You have the time to spend to go travel. You can spend to invest back in your business, to build a team. So all these things make sense to you, right? And once you decide to go premium, you can hit your income go faster. You can love less clients. You can help a client do what you love. Your clients are happy, paying to get result because we get them. Our main objective is to get them get result. In exchange to get result, you are going to pay me premium price. You will stand out from your competitors immediately because you help them to get results. So this is why we need to choose how to get premium clients. Okay, and once you know how to get premium clients, you need to simplify your sales process and increase your sales conversion rate. Okay, so here what to do is that we talked about just now. We're going to use a one phone call or one meetings. All right, I use one meeting to sell a 300K deal with no best selling, no certifications to prove nothing. I just sell 300K deals with one meetings by just telling them, giving them the plan, how to do it step by step. See that? And the key thing actually how to actually simplify your sales process, increase your conversion rate. It's whether it's through phone call. No joke, this one I tell you, 99% of my clients actually I never met them before. I have clients from Bangkok. So how do I go and fly Bangkok and meet them? I have clients from Hong Kong. Okay, so how do I fly to Hong Kong? It's not even practical to do it, so we do it through phone calls. So in order to, I mean, let's focus more on this and the meeting as well. Apply the principle to actually simplify the sales process and to get sales easily is actually you need to stop selling and you need to start enrolling. What do I mean about stop selling? You don't hard sell. You don't keep selling. You are the best. No, we start enrolling. We share with them. All right, the plan, and we tell them what's the timeline to do it, the step by step things. So this is the enrolling process that I'm talking about. Selling is to keep telling people that you are the best. Like I said, people don't care and people don't buy this stuff anymore because everyone will tell them they are the best. So we need to start enrolling. And the principle behind the enrolling is 10% asking strategy questions, 20% talking, and 70% listening. All right? It's that simple. But you need a lot of practice to do this. Okay, you need a lot of brainstorming, you need a lot of fine tunings, you need to know what's the what they call the strategy behind to practice it and to implement this step by step. But the key thing is 10%, 20% talking, 70% listening. Okay, and so these are all the people who pay me over the phone. I never met them, you see. I only chat with them through WhatsApp and with a phone call. I never even meet them and they pay me, see? Number one. And they pay me. Number two. Number pay me. Number three. This is from Hong Kong. They pay me. This is also from Hong Kong. They pay me. You see that? I never met them. This is from Bangkok, you see? See? I never met them. So all this is done through a phone call. It's done based on this principle. It's done based on this principle. So stop selling, start enrolling, listening. Okay? So you just duplicate the process and imagine how much money you can make. Okay? So once you got the game dialed in, once you know your game, so now the next thing is to scale your business and marketing. So I want to show you my calendars, right? To see how you can scale. Imagine you have all these every day people will book every day people will book a phone call with you. Can you see how impressive it is that you can close all these sales? These are people you never met them, but they just want to book a call. They want to book a call and want to talk to you, and they want to find out how you can help them, and you just close them over the phone. You got the whole things right now. You see the whole game right now. Okay, so this is how you scale the business. Okay, this is actually how you scale your business. You just duplicate whatever you have done from the very beginning until the very end. You just keep duplicating it, keep getting people to book okay with you, book a call with you, keep people book a meeting with you. You enroll them with the principle that I shared with just now, and you just got the money. And you help them. When you help them, they got results, they're happy, they refer more people to you, you get more testimony, you get more case study, you get even more sales. You see the game plan, right? And of course, actually, there's sometimes that probably you still do not understand how it works. You probably need to find a mentor to guide you. You probably need to find a coach to guide you to so that you can scale it faster. All right, not I mean, there's a lot of things to be done, but sometimes we just cannot see how to do it faster. So probably we can do it within one month, but we end up taking 2 years to do it because we choose to figure out on our own. So the step-by-step process works. I've been practicing it, but sometimes in order to scale, in order to get this done faster, to get results faster, you need to get a mentor. Every top business owner out there, they have a mentor. Whichever area you have, Tiger Woods, even Anthony Robbins, the famous guru, they also have mentors. All right, all the big CEOs, the big business, the successful business owner out there, they have mentors because they know that they cannot do it on their own. They need someone to point out to them that this is, am I heading the right way? How can I do it faster? How can I get faster result? So this is what I mean. Okay, we need a mentor. And everything that I show you just now, explained to you just now, it seems like it took many months to achieve it. It took many times to achieve it, right? It seems like a lot of work. But I want to show you one case study. Vivian actually is from Hong Kong. She actually started to work with me, and she complete everything within 1 month from the very beginning until now. You see what? So I explained to you, our end objective is to simplify the sales process, and she chose the path that we do a phone call. So you see, I just finished a call and I just sent him the invoice and waiting for him to pay. And first one, cross my finger, and after that, he just paid. See that from USA, and then from Hong Kong. I mean, there's no way actually we can go and meet someone, purposely fly there to go and meet someone from Hong Kong. Okay, so this is how powerful it is if we just follow the blueprint and just do the work accordingly, and eventually it will work, right? And okay, thank you. So excited right now. I can't believe it. I mean, when she first started, she just quit her job and she had no clue what to do, and she just jumped into this and said, "You should do this. That's the best way for you to scale and market your business." Okay, so if you are actually thinking right now, I mean, whether this is achievable, I mean, it took a lot of time. It's not. I think we can prove you it's not. Okay, but you just have to do the work and do it step by step, and this is what you get. Okay. So in summary, this is what we have shared with us now. Number one, know your audience and know how to help them. Become the go-to expert in industries, market your business, and get high-quality leads. Focus on only getting premium clients, simplify your sales process, increase your sales conversion rate with a one phone call and one meetings. Scale your business and marketings, and get a mentor to help you if you need help. All right. So now I hope you have written down all the points. And next, of course, you need to implement it. I know it's probably a lot of things, but it's not that hard. But you just have to sit down, brainstorm it, come with the plan, the timeline, and make your business successful. Okay? But bottom line, it won't be a magic push button. I want to tell you upfront, you got to put in a lot of efforts, time to really implement it, to fine tune it. Sometimes it might not work in the first round, second round, third round. You might need to continue to fine tune it. That's how we run a business. It's about solving issues. We keep solving issues, and at the end, we make the money that we want to make. Okay, so for those who want to get results faster, okay, you want to cut short all the learning curve. You want to get things done faster. This is something that probably you might do pay attention to. If you want to get results faster, or you have still stuck after listening to this webinar, you still have no idea how to do it, you can still reach out to us through phone call to have a more in-depth understanding how to apply these strategies to grow your business and to hit your target incomes. Or perhaps you want to start a business to monetize your business even though you haven't started yet, you plan to start one. So you can actually have a phone call, and you can share with us actually what you want to know, what you want to find out, and we see if we can explain to you more. And during the phone call, and I mean, we give you suggestion, we give advice that if you think you're good enough, if you think it's good enough, you can actually implement it back. Okay, and some people ask us, well, what's the catch? Actually, no catch, like I say. The phone call actually is to give you values. But for those, like I said, who want to get results faster, and you probably need our help, then this is where actually we explore whether we can explore the further options. Okay. But if you don't need, I mean it's fine. So we're happy to help you to grow your business. Okay. Now this phone call is more benefits for number one, you are an education expert. Education expert meaning that you are consultant trainings, trainers, coach who are the expert in your industry who want to help people. You can actually help people to get transformations. You have an education offer or service that can help people to achieve great outcome, whether it's business, personal health, wealth, relationship, investment, everything. Or perhaps you are an investment coach. Perhaps you are a financial coach. Perhaps you are a business coach. Perhaps you know how to help people to overcome depressions. Perhaps you know how to help people to overcome the fitness issue. Anything, okay? And you're willing to use education approach to sell a service. You have a service, or some people you have a programs, softwares that actually can help people to solve their issues. Uh, but you find that selling a program directly or selling a software directly is very hard. It's time for you to consider to use education approach, because education approach is the best way for you to kickstart the trust to get people to buy you. Right? You have the expertise, but you're not sure how to structure your offer or to build your business to monetize your expertise. This one called suitable for you. But on one condition, you must be committed and willing to do whatever it takes to grow your business. Whether you're just started, whether you haven't started, you plan to get started, whether you are already a business owners, whether you're already a coach or consulting trainers or experts out there, you just want to grow your business faster. So this phone call is what most benefits for you. Okay, and if you want to speak to us, so go to this link www.premiumandprofits.talk. Okay, and you just open your browsers, your Google Chrome or Safari. You just go to this link, and I think you see a button somewhere at the bottom or somewhere at the bottom, I think. So I think there's a pop up something right now in your screen. You can also click that, and I look forward to speak to you on the other end. Okay, so thanks for sticking by. Thanks for actually taking these long hours to have this whole webinar with us. And I hope you learn how to kickstart right now, by now. And for those who want to speak to us, for those who want to get results faster, for those who need help, I look forward to speak to you soon. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Goodbye.